and where the liens that secure the bond payments, as distinguished from the taxes, would be would all relate to Hall of Fame Village, to the lessee. And that's where we came back to. We have a structure now where we have a declaration, and that's the question in front of you today. We want to attach a declaration to our property, also well, to the property generally, but it includes the fee simple interest of the school district. The declaration, though, only relates to the taxes and the in lieu of payments, the direct payments. Today, as we sit here, the stadium is subject to tax. The value was just was released last week, and the value of the stadium, according to the county auditor, is $40 million. The value of the youth fields property, according to the county auditor, is $7 million. If nothing else happened right now, taxes would be due on that. The TIF financing that the city put in place, they put in place the building blocks for it with our agreement back in 2015. The TIF essentially turns some of those payments into non-tax, in lieu of payments, non-tax pilots that can then be used to support bonds and thereby leverage money, from the incremental tax benefit of the development in order to pay for public infrastructure, in order to pay for like the Harrison Road improvements and things like that. And that's what, that's where we are. The declaration, and I want to come back to a couple of things that we were able to really build in to the declaration that are highly protective of the school district. But we, in order to provide notice to all parties, in order to provide, security for a bond structure like this, we need to put a declaration on our property. And the key point was to make sure that we were not increasing our liability. We were not changing our liability from what it is today, through this process. And at the same time, we preserve against any lien foreclosures, preserve the rights to the use of the stadium, and preserve the ability to protect against any kind of lien foreclosure.